Crisp morning with thumping swell greets the world's best as we check out yet more scintillating action from Super Tubos. The pick of the conditions for Sunday. Really enjoying how the action's been ramping up. Plenty of good tube rides going down in the water right now. We'll bring in Seth Moniz and Jackson Baker.
You know, his opposition is trying to get it going. Here's a replay of Jackson Baker on his opener. Big slams right there, comes off the guys were kind of trying to get as deep as possible. I think they're going to be running as fast as they can through some of the tubes in a minute.
Here goes Seth Moniz. He'll clip the lip with some nice flow through the turn, but as he gets a little hung up on top of that lip, he arrives late to the bottom. Let's stick with live for now as we see Seth Moniz on the backhand. This one's a drainer, and he comes out nicely done.
Once that happens, it slows you right down. This is Seth Moniz on his. He gets a nice clean exit. See how he was just on the gas the whole time. It's just a rhythm thing. I think once he finds it, he'll be good. He's got some time left in this heat, though. Ooh.
And we see the spit emerge, but no surfer on that one. So that'll be an incompletion.
You know, messy water, so it's really hard to negotiate and have a nice clean ride.
Here's our peak just triangulated, and here's Seth Moniz with a good pump off the bottom, and he emerges. We're just seeing just a tube frenzy going down right now. This is really enjoyable to watch.
See right there where it kind of has that little crumble on it, and I don't think that the judges love that feel. I feel like they want to see that nice open water wave. Definitely a technical ride, deep tube, hard to push through over this foam for sure. And with Seth having kind of more of a rhythm, one of these barrels, and actually emerge on the other side.
Seth Moniz on the backhand, a smaller inside wave. He's got a ton of speed, potentially looking for a ramp down there. Always tricky on these inside sections when the offshore's blowing. Here goes Jacko Baker on the backhand and unable to get an entry into that. And a little bit of a flamboyant dismount from him as that thing just explodes around him. And that might be a little bit key. Look at those gargles coming up. It's getting shallower and shallower as we run down the tide strike. As we'll pick up Seth Moniz, and he'll just swing very acrobatically. Look how nimble he is as he just parks that board inside the tube and comes out swinging. Just loses those fins completely. Here goes Jacko Baker, good looking right-hander. It's super late from him. He just slips in beautifully under the lip. There's the look back. I don't mind it at all. Big hack from Baker as well. And he'll tag it on the inside. Yes, please.
That was showsman. I mean, I love the showmanship that he brings. And look at the competitors area feeling the same. Look at this. Drops under the hood, super late, critical drop, disappears, then gets out in front of it, gives a look back at the wave like, thank you very much, and then comes out and then hammers it home to finish. And then as he's finished, he looks up at the judges.
Meanwhile, right behind him, Baker, a late drop from him. A big tube, gets a little clip on the head, but survives it. And will he come out? He does. Baker with a mental tube. An absolute drainer comes out down the beach. The Aussies love it. We're enjoying it too. What a heat strider.
Jackson Baker, the candlestick maker, came and just laying the bricks down. Did you see that wall he plowed through? That was insane.
Number into 6-8-3. How's
right
this?
There, look at that wave was on his shoulder, literally tapping him, and then he pushes through. He's just looking back at his mates in the area. He'll be ready for a cold one.
Seth Moniz, can he use that priority? Can he use it wisely? Here we go. Let's have a look here. Slows himself down in the tube. The control is so good. And he'll just hit it on the end as well. So a slightly smaller wave there, Strider, but the control from within the tube. I'm enjoying Super Tubes. Let's get another look at the last wave here from Seth.
5.6, well, you can see the body and the board pretty much throughout the wave. There was a moment there where he was underneath it, so it was like, you know, it was almost like
over the Peruvian thus far. And we've got a paddle here from Baker. He'll go the backhand, and he'll go the pin drop out of the lip. How many times have we seen that? That's Super Tubos. It is that kind of a wave that likes to hold you up, Stride. Hasn't been able to do much work. Meanwhile, Moniz with a throaty one.
Oh.
And he will get exploded on. Seth Moniz, he knows he needs a quality wave. He knows he needs to put himself deep. We know he's got the skills to do it. Let's have a look here. This is what Seth Moniz did on the left.
Oh, just lost the fins there. You know, it's really, really interesting to see the tactic that Jackson Baker had.
Completion on that. And this will wrap things up for Jackson Baker. He shows us a little rock fakie on the backhand, and he'll bring that in. Really nicely done from Jackson Baker. Really enjoyable heat, and he will be loving his life at the moment. Gets the nod over Seth.